Man, welcome back to another segment, Fashionistas. And this brand is really the culture of Huntsville, if you think about it. Mm-hmm. And with that being said, man, I want to introduce my guy, Bobby.
We're gonna teach a lot of people that's purpose. This is purpose, not non-purpose. This is purpose. You feel me? Purpose came from I went through like a life-changing event with my mom died or whatever. So
okay, sorry.
I used to hold a lot of stuff in, just not really being comfortable with like just talking to other people, because that's what I've been talking to my whole life about, like hard stuff or whatever. So I started writing stuff down, like my thoughts, and I wrote a letter to myself. I'm driving down the street, and I actually got shirts that got that same letter on it, but I wrote myself a letter, just stuff that was stuck in my head, basically, and how I wanted to change, and just the vision that I was going forward. And throughout the paragraph, I seen the word purpose maybe like 4 or 5, maybe 6 times. So I'm like, it just stuck with me. But this was maybe a year or 2 before I even thought about clothes. But I always held on to that. I actually tore it off a Little Debbie cake box that was sitting in the floor. I had no paper in the car, nothing, but I tore the paper up, and on the inside of it is blank. Yeah. I mean, y'all probably never opened up a Little Debbie box, but
I have.
The inside.
You know what the inside of a box looks
anyway,
like.
It's white, so I used it, and I wrote what I was thinking, and it just kept saying purpose. But I held on to that, and then fast forward, I just wanted to try something new, so I came up with purpose. Like, I remembered that word.
Where did the noun come from?
The noun actually is like based off numerology from my birthday. So I was doing a lot of reading. I'm a fan of I read this book called The Secret. What is it, like Law of Attraction?
Okay.
So that's what made me go look up numerology and just trying to find myself, man. I went through like a lot of different stuff with, man, I can tell you stories about I know we all go through stuff, but I just went through different stuff, and I was just trying to find myself, so I started to read more, and that's when I found that book, and it actually changed my life, man, just thinking in better thoughts, like, the universe and all that.
Yeah,
okay, yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
So every day I wake up like, I'm going to have a good day.
Yeah.
Every day I'm going to have a good day. And it went from there. So the numerology of it was based off my birthday. And, I guess you put your birthday and whatever it came up with 9.
Oh, I see what you do when you put the numbers in.
Yeah, with your birthday. You might see Facebook stuff like that sometimes, like put this together. But it came out 9, so I'm like, damn, 9 my number.
And purpose.
All right, so fast forward with the purpose, I couldn't get the actual word purpose trademark. And I wanted it to be actually mine. So I just switched out the P for the 9.
That's hard, for real.
And I got a trademark like that, and the magnet with the 9, like that's mine. Like,
so nobody can.
No.
That's hard. I definitely respect that, man.
So the 9 is it's based on like leading. What is it? Leading by example. A lot of times with the social media and stuff being so big, like people just basically post everything.
Yeah, you're right.
And one thing that stuck out by the 9, it meant I'm trying to think, what is it? I got stuck for a minute.
Take your time.
But damn, what they do?
You did say lead by example.
Yeah, but it's lead by example, and then it's basically, long story short, when people do something for you, and they tell everybody they did it for you.
I understand what you're saying, but what's it called? I forgot.
It's called I don't know.
It'll come to us.
Yeah. But I hate that, basically.
Yeah.
So it go back to that 9. Like, the 9 is based off unspoken gestures.
That's what it,
unspoken gestures.
That's what it is.
Unspoken gestures is basically like, you might be short on your rent, but if I'm your friend, you're like, hey, I need you. I got you. But in these times, like, so many people are give you that rent money and get right back on the phone with another friend. Like, child.
She
I
had
just
her
gave
rent. I had to help her out.
And I hate that. So all these different things about Nine was sticking out. Unspoken gestures, leading by example. Just basically, purpose means just like treating people like you know you want to be treated. And I'm big on that.
I definitely get that from you.
Yeah.
You definitely said lead by example, and what you did here for the. I'm not from here, and obviously
I ain't originally.
Tell them where you
here.
originally
I'm
from.
Flint. I'm
You from Flint,
Michigan. Please don't do the dirty water jokes. Don't
we not
play that.
look. We not gonna do that. We definitely
Don't
not
play
gonna
the
do
dirty
that.
water joke.
What I was gonna say is you said with the Nine it lead by example, and
Yeah.
here in Huntsville the culture is not. It's not. How can I say it?
Don't get me wrong though. I just said I'm from Flint, but I rep Huntsville.
You do,
I love
and you
Huntsville.
are the culture. That's what I was trying to say. You are the culture because you lead by example. I want to say when I got here, that's all I saw was purpose.
Yeah, no doubt.
After you, everybody else just followed along.
Yeah.
But I want to say you started that wave.
Even with that, like it's a lot of misconception about like after the clothes started. For some reason, when I started, and I wasn't the first person to start no clothing brand, but
No, facts.
what I did, and then afterwards, that's all I fall back what purpose mean. Like it was for other people to try other stuff. Like, I'm out the streets, man. I'm out the trap. Like,
Yeah.
and I just wanted to change. Like I said, my mama passed, my uncle passed, like so different stuff. I knew I couldn't go back to prison. You know what I'm saying? I don't really. My grandma's 70-something years old, so I ain't want to put that type of pressure on me. So I'm like, I gotta try something new. And then I washed cars, man. I had a mobile detailing business. You did that for a while, you know what I'm saying?
A lot.
Yeah, like I was just trying stuff. I knew I had to try stuff because I really couldn't. Once I lost that was like my rock. That's the only reason why I got like, and people even think denying me for the prison time I did. Like I did 9 years in prison.
So really,
Oh,
everything
wow,
just
yeah.
add up to that.
I went to prison at 20.
Damn.
And I got out at 29. You know what I'm saying? Like so,
Yeah.
and people always be like, "Do the 9 mean?" I'm like, "Hell no, I'm not basing nothing off prison." You feel me?
That's fact. But you stay consistent though. With a lot of people with fashion and
yeah, that's what I was about to say about the brands. The misconception was like, I really hated when after I came out with my brand, a lot of people that came out with their brand after me automatically put themselves in competition and act like it's just like. But that was my whole reason to starting. Like I want the young dogs that come behind me or whoever you out the streets or whatever, like to just try something different. It was never supposed to be competition. And it's really people that now are like, I'm gonna keep one. There's people that sell clothes or whatever. Like I don't say nothing to them. They don't say nothing to me because I know that's how they started. And they came right in the game with that mind frame. Like,
but it shouldn't have been like that. It was like
it's okay to have competition,
but it could have came to you was like, hey, how can I push
I would
this?
love to help.
See,
but once you cross like the sucker line of it,
yeah,
it's over with. Like, go ahead, buddy.
Hey, listen, y'all. There's nothing wrong asking for help because sometimes, like Bobby just said, he wants that.
Yeah.
And with that being said, like I said, you are the culture to me in Huntsville. It's like you can't come to Huntsville without seeing purpose.
Yeah.
Didn't get me wrong. You see it anywhere.
I got a brother. I got one of my guys. Shout out to Big Pope, Super King. Big
Pope. Yes, sir.
Even when he started, like people don't know I know, but even when he started, they might go to his store and be like, man, I ain't buying Purpose, it's too high. Let me get one. And the whole time he ain't even feeling that. We used to walk home to school together. Like, that's my man. You know what I'm saying? But that's just be the dynamics of people, just how they even to now, I notice like people that then came out with brands. But I don't really get too caught up in the Facebook stuff, but I do. Because we all do. A lot of people say they don't, but you do. And
you want to read what people talking about?
A person to drop a brand and he might get 200 shares and he the hardest.
Facts.
And he just came out. You know what I'm saying? And I'd be lying if I say I don't notice it, but it's just like, it's unfortunate. I don't know if all races do this, but I've noticed with our race, it's just like, hey, it just builds you up just
To
to
put
X you out. You
Yeah,
know what
to
I'm
put you
saying?
right
Like,
back down.
so,
No, I definitely agree on that. What you think? I definitely.
I got a question.
what?
What advice would you give someone trying to start a clothing brand?
Good question. And stay
Advice.
consistent. Like
Yeah,
you
and
have.
Gotta stay consistent because what's happening. And then I see a lot of podcasts, and I know a lot of people gonna say whatever to sound cool,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever to make they sell. But if anything, I'm gonna tell the truth.
That's what we're here for.
This last year of the street brands, it has went down.
Facts.
It has went down, but not because what we putting out is not dope. Like the economy and the money just ain't there. Once again, we in the social media time. So who gonna get on and make a status and say, "Damn, I ain't got no money right now"?
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody.
But money's slow right now.
It is. It definitely is.
But so I say that to say, like with brands, like you can drop a collection. It might not sell like that right then. And a lot of brands, I noticed when they start off, they drop, and if it don't sell like that the first time, they not investing again.
No, it's over.
You know what I mean? Me, I'm coming back because that's when the street mentality kick back in again. Like I gotta keep trying. Like I ain't. Even if I had to sell it wholesale and give hella deals, and I'm going to try again. You know what I'm saying? So
that's one thing I like about you. You don't give up. Even when you had the store, then after the store, you got your own transportation. You going around people's houses. I've been plenty of times I done seen you pulled up, and I could just be at work. I'm like, what's up, Bobby? I'm dropping
outside,
up.
Man.
You stay outside.
I love the store though. I miss my store.
You do.
At times.
Your store was dope. Don't get me wrong.
My first store especially. I don't know if you with the paint on the wall.
Yeah, I've been there.
My first store, I missed.
It was on the Parkway, right?
It was convenient, yeah. But the van's super convenient too. But back to just answer your question, consistency. And don't be scared to spend no money.
Was you scared? Did you ever feel like you wanted to just give up?
Yeah, a lot. Just this past year.
Really?
Because of it's just, being an entrepreneur, it's hard, man. It's like
I say that
I'm a solo act. I ain't never had no backing. Nobody never been like.
That just answered my question.
It's just all me. If you see a purple shirt, see that's the difference too, and a lot of people don't notice that. But if you see a purple shirt, I bought that out of my own pocket. Anything I ever gave away, it's a deduction to my money. I ain't never had nobody back me. So when like a lot of big brands, they got backing. So if some don't sell, it ain't really affecting them like this. No, when mine don't sell, shit,
it's over.
You know what I'm saying? That's a deduction every time.
I ain't never really just think about that far with your brand and stuff like that.
You know what I'm saying?
But it makes sense though.
I don't know if that many people made it this far with their brand, but I made a lot of money. That's another thing about entrepreneurship. Just because it's made or on that text form, that don't mean you got it. That's anybody for real. Your favorite rapper, you can Google somebody and be like, worth 10 mil.
Yeah.
That don't mean he got 10 mil.
It just is worth network.
Yeah, my first year I did over 200,000.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
You know what I'm saying? But that goes back to what I'm finna tell you now. Like, I messed up with taxes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know. So I'm taking everything.
I hope y'all listening. He giving y'all some gems.
However you want to send it. Cash App, I don't know, however, Apple Pay, whatever. But I didn't know. So it's adding up. All right, now mind you, sometimes if something don't sell, basically I bought something, I might buy something, it don't sell, I sell it back just to make my money back. But you still getting taxed for it. You feel me? Like if it's hitting that account, anything over the wire, you still getting. So it just say like I may have bought something, sold it to make my money back, but at the end of the year, I gotta pay taxes on that.
Pay it back.
You know what I'm saying? So first year I'm probably at 7,000 taxes. Second year I'm at 12,000 taxes.
Paying it back.
Third year I'm at 8,000 taxes. So what I just say, 12, 8.
It's 7.
I basically didn't pay $30,000 in taxes. This facts. I can show you right here. 30,000 taxes is a lot. I mean, 30,000 is a lot anyway.
Yeah.
Whether people, but 30,000 in taxes is a lot for a first time business owner. And I paid it. Like I ain't.
That's that street mentality too, though.
I pay because my whole thing is I don't want to get in trouble with the IRS. So here you go.
Yeah,
You
for
feel
sure.
me? Like that's definitely street mentality. Like
Yeah, definitely.
I always paid my tab in the street, so I definitely ain't not finna play with Uncle Sam.
For real.
Shit.
He's got to pay that
You know
tab.
what I'm saying?
You don't pay
But
that tab, it's
that's
over.
something I messed up at because another fact that a lot of people ain't gonna admit, like my first year, if I'd have made, I'm making, man, I had some shorts called Bay Nines, man. They went crazy the first year, like with the females and stuff.
Mhm.
Man, I probably sold 2,000 Bay Nines at $25 a piece.
Damn.
But it's fast money. It
Yeah.
remind me of the streets once again. And we know how fast money is. I'm popping it. I'm spending it too. You
Quick.
feel me?
As soon as you get it.
Ain't nobody told me about the taxes.
Ooh.
So when I'm like, damn. But I'm paying it cash money. Here
Well,
you
you
go.
had to
I owe
learn.
y'all
There
here.
you go, yeah.
And it just kept going. But like, you live and you learn. And I'm thankful for all of, you know what I'm saying? I can tell this story now for the next person that probably will never give me no acknowledgement.
Yeah.
But it'll help them though. And I get my blessing from it. It'll come back
You're
around.
getting your blessing now,
Yeah,
because
for sure.
all of you that's listening, man, this is what Fashion Sense here for. If you want
Yeah.
that brand, you need to know, man, Bobby is a perfect example. And my brother, I respect you.
I watched two longs. I didn't mean to cut you off, but I watched two longs on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
They got a team. Man, I love that. Like, I'm like, damn, I wish I had people that just like them dudes. Like, I respect them dudes and salute to them dudes because they believed in each other. You know what I mean? It go back to a lot of people, LeBron James and his homeboys.
Yeah.
Like, he got
They
home with, hey,
teammates.
man, you the one.
Yeah.
We just, whatever you need. Like, and a lot of people not going to do that. Not to even throw my homeboys up under the bus at all. They know I got love for them, but
It's still,
man, I was still carrying all the boxes up the stairs at the store. like damn.
you was your own worker?
All the time, man. You know what I'm saying? I had some female friends that come help me, but they used to phase out because you know how messy they get. You know what I'm saying? They helped me at the store, and next thing you know, like, so, you know.
Hey, y'all, there's nothing wrong working by Bobby's a perfect example, man. He's a perfect example by yourself. Would you say you rather have a team? Like,
Yeah. You need a team,
you need
man.
a team, definitely.
You need a team because once another example from my highest times, I had 2 kids in the midst. This started in 2020.
Mm-hmm.
It's 2024. So in the 4 years, I had 2 kids, and I'm, you know how I am with my kids.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely.
shit.
Oh, shout out to your son. He was on
Yeah,
overtime.
yeah.
Y'all check him out,
Cairo
man.
and Cody, you know what I'm saying? But
Coda out there.
okay, so far as that, like when the baby start, I dropped in COVID and 2 kids in these 4 years. So at
Forgot about
times
COVID.
where I needed to go show my brand or a fashion show at Atlanta or whatever, that's when the time where the team could have came and
It
played.
helped out, yeah,
I couldn't leave like that.
because you had the kid.
Yeah, so
But you still did
I
it, though.
bust their ass here though.
Yeah. You
Bust
definitely
their ass in the car seat in the back or whatever.
Yeah.
My boy in the back, you know, still to this day, I got 2 car seats in my van.
I see.
I wish y'all could go put the camera on that. I got 2 car seats in my van.
Hey, it is possible, y'all. It's definitely possible, man.
Yeah.
Bobby is really giving his testimony, telling y'all what it is. His fashion sense, and he giving
And
it.
don't let the downsides. I'm just giving y'all facts so
Yeah.
the next it could don't get. I'm still getting money now. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Hey,
ain't telling the sad story and be like, damn, like this.
Yeah.
You blow up and you find. Nah, I'm still getting money. I'm
You
gonna
still
always
is.
get money.
but my thing is to ask you is fashion. Where did fashion come from for you? Like you just
from
I'm gonna do
Flint.
a brand. Oh,
I'm from Flint, man.
so Flint, they had it on out there.
Flint, Detroit. You know what I'm saying? You put it on.
So
For sure.
you say you from Flint, okay, right?
That's why I feel like my swag. Cause my mama had swag. My little sister, them got swag. Both of them.
See, I get my swag from women too. Shout
You know
out
what
to
I'm saying?
Val, and everybody else, mama and them.
Yeah.
So with the Flint mentality coming down here to the South, You really, like I said, you really changed Huntsville fashion.
And don't let me forget this. My neighborhood here, Northwood, like, rest in peace, my homeboy Big Duck.
Northwood.
We've been having swag, like lingo. A lot of the lingo that's being spoke in the city,
definitely.
that come from us, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We used to get dressed I used to steal out the mall to get fresh. Like, you feel me? 9th grade. Man, 9th grade was rough. Like, 9th grade was, mom ain't really. I moved out here in the 7th grade, man. My mom was probably 30. Tell me how many people you know that will move 10 hours, a 30-year-old with 3 kids move 10 hours away. That takes some guts.
Mm-hmm.
So the first few years, my mom was a hairstylist, so she ain't had no clients like that. It took a while. So I had to suck it up.
Drive from too, though.
Yeah, it started off stealing. It started.
Hey, but you know what you wanted to put on? You went there, got
on 9th grade Parisians, Dillards. I'm sorry, but that was me.
Hey, listen, ain't nothing wrong with that. But definitely, man, you changed the game here in Huntsville with just purpose, man. Like,
yeah. Even with like starting off, man, I dropped my first weekend. I remember, man, I still got the book. Like, I did pre-orders. My first ever drop. My homeboy Bun Bunny, man, Bun B's. You know, he was one of the first. Scooter Boy that made Bun Bunny. I know somebody gonna be mad at me, but I know them was the 2 first ones that hit my inbox. Cause I made sure I wore a red hoodie because that's the first one I ever put on.
Okay.
Christmas 19. Just trying it out, and people started hitting my inbox. Like, man, I like that. Let me get one. So my first weekend I dropped, man, pre-orders. I sold 60 hoodies. Pre-orders. First weekend. And I just went up after that. And then I just was on the phone with Bees this morning. We was talking about that. Man, honestly, starting off, I had went through so many mental times that I just feel like that first run, I just feel like it was my time for a blessing, man. Some people ask me, like, what did you do to get started? I just think it was time for a blessing. And once I got that blessing, I'm like, oh, shit. Like, all right, that's when the hustler kicked in. But that first one was a blessing, man. I ain't do nothing special. I still got the picture in my phone. November 19, when I was playing with the font on a black hoodie, man. You know what I'm saying? I got some inspiration from Nipsey Hussle, though.
Oh, yeah.
I was a big Nipsey fan. The marathon and all that stuff. I read a thing where I was going to initially sell my hoodies for $100 a hoodie.
Because he sold his album for $100, right?
Yeah. And he got it from Jay-Z.
Yeah. I read
my sister like, man, you ain't gonna be able to get away with $100. I'm like, shit.
Everybody else buying hoodies for $400.
I dropped it to 50 though. I sold 60 hoodies, man. I wish I brought the book. I was thinking, but man, 60 hoodies first weekend.
That's big.
It just went up. After that,
a lot. You know, I'm not gonna say a lot of people ain't gonna probably just sell that on their pre-orders, but you have a good support system here in Huntsville as well, because you cannot go any store, club, just on the streets alone without seeing purpose.
Shout out to females too. Of Huntsville. I had a few males that supported me from the start, but the females struck it up. And it's just something about men, man. They ain't really like, I don't know, but once the female jump, they're like, fuck, I gotta give me a hoodie too. Like,
she got it all.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
So the female fan base for you is really, because they definitely be having it on more. Yeah.
I'm thankful for my old lady too, because I got so much female love that, you know what I'm saying? Like, some women weren't being able to, like,
adapt to it.
Yeah, like, they would have just automatically just think it's bullshit.
Did she, with your support system, does she like, well, baby, this look good here, or baby, this look good there?
Man, she don't give a damn. She a cheerleader. She with me. Like,
she with you, hold on.
That shit hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? They judge off pictures and different stuff, because she don't really talk just openly like that. So people may think she one way just judging, but nah, she hyping it up, man.
She gonna tell you it's ugly too, though. She gonna like, oh, baby, I don't think this gonna go.
I don't feel like we ain't never had nothing ugly.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, Hey, I like that confidence. I definitely like that
I
confidence.
don't think. Now I may look back at some pictures like, oh no, that shit.
What was I doing, baby?
Yeah. But nah, I can't. Cause my original, this a new font, but my original font, it was just. I'm gonna tell you what jumped it off to. A lot of people were screen printing, just throwing the little cheap gilded screen print. I went embroidery off the rip.
But you paid for everything yourself. You got all of that.
Out of pocket. Every time, man.
That's that street mentality.
Every time out of pocket. That ain't always good, but it is a street mentality. Like, I ain't know nothing about no.
But you don't want to be, you don't want no middleman. You want to do everything yourself.
Nah.
That's facts. I salute you.
I don't glorify the street shit, but like, you might meet somebody that actually tell the truth about me. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ever get a chance to interview Pope or somebody that really know me from the start, they'll tell you, like, dog really been like that. Like, he really been trying to make it. And like,
you did.
Yeah.
You did. People need to hear this. Like, you really enlightened me tonight with half this stuff you were saying, because I didn't know. I definitely didn't know about the 9, the purpose, everything. Like, you really just enlightened me. And man, like I told you before, I'm always here to support you. It's been a long time coming, man. Definitely a long time coming. 4 years. Let these folks know what you got going on this weekend, man. Tell them, like, where we at, what you doing.
Anniversary. We have vibes going up every time. We gonna go up anyway, you know that. It ain't even, the club ain't even gotta be packed. We gonna have fun, but it's gonna, you know.
Brunch, we have fun. What else?
Listen, like
watching the football game, man.
We gonna have fun. Shit,
tell
shout
these
out.
Folks you take pictures too. Tell them all that.
Kodak Ray. Kodak.
What's the other name?
Man, they ain't been liking to pay me for Kodak Ray lately, man.
What they
Kodak
got going
Ray
on?
Camera been on the shelf.
Hey man, cause you got me a couple of 200-300 lights. You feel
had to
me?
put the camera on the shelf, man. They ain't liking the
you gonna have
break
to
bread.
take
They
that.
think that's a hobby or something, man. That ain't no hobby.
Nah, tell them.
Man,
You had the whole
Bobby. You feel me? Like,
you had the whole backdrop. I mean, you had got a backdrop.
man, my little boy just did a 3 meal on Facebook shooting basketball. What you gotta give me something to post.
Man, pay this man. Come on now.
Pay me, man.
Hey.
It's gonna go up.
Kodak Ray.
Man, you feel me?
Kodak Ray.
Shout out to Henry Hendricks, man. Henry Hendricks, that's why I started off. Well, I started off in 708 just taking pictures. Shout out to 708 too.
Henry,
feel me? That's my neighborhood. Yeah,
Henry put a lot of people on.
Yeah.
He don't put me on. Shout out to Henry. You know,
Shout out to Henry.
we love you, dog.
Henry, me and Henry, that's my boy, man.
That's how I met you. Definitely.
Through Henry?
Yeah, through Henry.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I definitely, like I said, I was seeing purpose everywhere. Then when me and Henry playing ball, I was like, bro, I always see this. Then he put me on.
Shout out Lil Wayne too, man. That's my guy. That's my brother. He believed in it from the start. He still to this day, he rock purpose every day. That's my best friend.
Okay. Fashionistas.
Are you a brand? You do hair, makeup, nails?
Man, anything that y'all doing that know is fashionable, man. Y'all hit our page up, man. We're trying to get you on here. We're trying to let everybody know what you got going on. That's what Fashion Sense about, man.
Tell us a little bit about yourself, your business, what you got going on, what motion you got. DM us at Fashion Sense 101 on Instagram. Get at us.